everybody, MovieFanZ here. So the movie I'm going to be reviewing for you is 2024's The Fall Guy. And in this movie, you are introduced to Colt Seavers, a stuntman who, while recovering from a life-threatening injury that he sustained, is called back into action for work, and at the same time is sent on a mission to recover the star of the film and to solve a conspiracy while also trying to win back the love of his life, who also happens to be the director of the movie that he's the stuntman for. And this movie is directed by David Leitch, who did such movies as Deadpool 2, Atomic Blonde, and Bullet Train. And he got his start as a stunt double for Keanu Reeves in John Wick. And as far as the cast goes, you have Ryan Gosling as Colt Seavers, the stuntman. You have Emily Blunt as Jody Moreno, the director. You have Aaron Taylor Johnson as the main star, Tom Ryder. You have Hannah Waddingham from Ted Lasso, who plays Gail Meyer, who is who works with Tom Ryder. And you have Winston Duke, who plays Dan Tucker, the stunt coordinator. And let's get into my thoughts on this movie. So, this is a movie that I was really looking forward to last year, and I just never got around to. But I randomly chose this movie tonight. I'm going to be honest. I randomly chose a streaming service, and out of the options, I randomly chose a movie. And it just happened to land on this movie. And I'm glad for that. This movie is amazing and phenomenal. It has all of the elements that I want in a movie. It has great performances like the ones I mentioned. Along with those performances, you get great chemistry with Ryan Gosling and Emily Blunt. And those two should definitely do more movies together. Being that it's an action movie, it has great action and it makes sense for what the film is about. And along with that, it has fun music thrown in and a story you can really get invested in. I didn't know what was happening throughout, but I was interested in seeing what happened with all the different twists and turns and all that. And finally, it's just fun. This is a movie that you could just have a good time watching. I don't have any negatives for this movie. I was thoroughly impressed, and it was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. I will say this. If I had actually seen it last year, this would have been my top movie of last year. So, I don't know if you can guess the score, but my rating is going to be a 5 out of 5. And it's a movie I recommend to anyone if you just want to have a good time watching a movie. But that was my review for 2024's The Fall Guy. Come back next time for another review. This is MovieFanZ signing off. Have a good night.